Hello everyone, I'm Coach Teo Ledesma. I'm a coach here at CrossFit Central downtown. I'm the head coach of the Advanced Athlete Program. So I was recently asked, what do I do for recovery protocols and so on for myself and maybe some of my athletes? So what I do for myself is one of the most overlooked at things where it's called rest. And we can all have different definitions to rest. So when I think about rest, I think about laying back on a couch with my wife, maybe playing with the puppies, taking them out for a walk and things like that. But everyone sees things very differently. So we first have to define it. What is rest for the person that you're talking about? So on Sundays, I have a pretty hard time in the fact that I have a football game. It's pretty intense. It's about 40 minutes of just sprint work. So I take my Monday and my Tuesdays very lightly. I do a lot of breathing work, maybe some PRI stuff. I do a lot of barefoot walking, maybe some splashing around some low water where I can still feel the ground. A lot of times it involves my dogs. So to me, that's the perfect recovery day. Now, when I start to recommending things for my clients, it first comes down to knowing your clients and what gets them to relax. So for my clients, depending on who it is, I first find out I have a collegiate swimmer that I help out a lot with some of these recovery protocols. And swimming to him is second nature. He literally just turns his brain off and just goes for a nice low intensity swim, and he feels pretty well afterwards. Now, if I had that same athlete and me as a coach with a dogmatic mind, I'm just like, hey man, go for a 40-minute run, keep your heart rate under this and you'll be fine. Well, maybe he doesn't run very much. Maybe he's not an efficient runner, and when he gets out there, it's more of a stress response to him than it is as a relaxation response. So when I look at recovery, I look at, is it a stressful for the person or is it not stressful for the person? Vice versa. I was a runner growing up. I was an okay athlete, I believe, and I had a coach that wanted me to do my recovery days in the swimming pool. Well, shit, I'm not a very good swimmer, and when I jump into a pool that I can't touch the ground in, my neck tenses up, I have a hard time breathing, and I get pretty stressed. So if you think that's going to be a recovery day for me, and I'm not a very good swimmer and you're throwing me into the pool, well, I think we're kind of defeating the purpose here. So what I'm saying is be very aware, very mindful of the fact that what is recovery to you and how it matters. I also have some clients that are attorneys. So now my attorney clients, what gets them to relax is playing video games. It's kind of what I heard him say one day. So whenever I want them to take a relaxing day or an off day, I ask them to find a video game. Sometimes I even rent it for them at a Redbox, and I tell them just to play the whole video game. Maybe they'll throw on some sweet blue blockers like this. What it gets them to do is to get them to